Humans have evolved to possess a deep, aching craving for belonging. Since the dawn of the Stone Age, we have clung to one another in clans. We understood, perhaps instinctively, that survival was impossible in isolation. And so we evolved. Hunter gatherer bands became tribes. Tribes grew into chiefdoms, paving the way for the early kingdoms. Eventually, these shifted into the modern nation states we inhabit today. But at every stage of human history, one thing remained constant: human contact. Our contact with other humans paved the way for a subconscious mind to pick up their subtle traits. Think of the five people you spend the most time with. Now, think of the habits you picked up from them. You will realize how sharp the mind truly is. It can replicate a trait it never originally owned. When you watch someone else perform an action or express an emotion, the same neurons fire in your brain as if you were doing it. We are not isolated observers, we are meant to be constant subconscious mimics. You copy what your circle values. If your circle values honor, you will value it too. If it values treasury, you will find comfort in the treasury. We are built to synchronize. It is a form of mimicry as powerful as Aldrich, the devourer of gods, dreaming a miracle into reality. But that is a topic for another video. What I want you to understand is that we are biologically wired to be in communities. Without the other, we are hardly human. However, before we delve into the connection, we must understand what the soul of Cinder is. The archives define it as the manifestation of all lords of Cinder that have pledged to defend the first flame by linking it. It's not a human, it's hollow, comprising only the souls of its lords. It's an entity composed entirely of replaced parts. Every move it makes, every spell it casts, belongs to someone else. Think of it as the ultimate paradox of identity: someone or something, if it is a thing, that has no self. We see this manifest in the boss fight. In the first phase, he switches between multiple weapons and fighting styles, showcasing the skills of the lords he has absorbed. But the most important reveal is in the second phase. We not only see him use Gwyn's moveset, who was the first to ever link the flame, but the OST reveals its secret. The iconic piano keys return, symbolizing that beneath all the layers, the original source, Gwyn, still remains. And that is the idea I want to share with you. He is us. Yes, you heard that right. The soul of Cinder is us. Not your in game character, but the real human you. We don't look the same, you can't cast crystal soul spears, but the structure is identical. The first phase symbolizes the traits we have picked up from the people we meet. We have a weapon for our family, a weapon for our job, and a weapon for our friends. The jokes you tell, the way you speak, the way you handle stress, these are the weapons you borrowed from your own Lord of Cinder, per se. It represents a persona, with different masks we wear to function in society. The second phase, which is centered to Gwyn, the original, represents us before the world touched us. It is your core self when the masks are stripped away. It is desperate, aggressive, and vulnerable. The tragedy of the fight and of life is that we spend 90% of our time being someone else. And we can't help it. Neither can the soul of Cinder. Some of these traits are flawed and some are essential. But ultimately, we are an embodiment of the people we allow into our lives. But then, a very important question arises. If we are just a mix of others, are we truly free? Ever since I started working on this video, I have been asking myself that question. The deeper take here is that while you cannot stop the process of absorption, you have the power to curate the souls you absorb. This means that the people you surround yourself with are not just friends. They are your weapons. They are the skills you will use to fight your own battles. If you surround yourself with the hollow, you will fight like a hollow. If you surround yourself with lords, you will fight like a king. And I am assuming that you, watching this video, are between the ages of 18 and 30, just as I am, and are looking for a deeper meaning in life. You do not want to settle for less and want to make good decisions for your future. One of those good decisions is the people you surround yourself with. The age range I just mentioned is going to have the capability for the most drastic changes in your life. You will make new friends, you will lose old ones, you will become more independent as the years pass by. And so, the choices you make will be more dependent on your own wisdom. My point is, find good people and never backstab them. Well then, what makes good people? That is beyond the duration of this video. I shall cover it in a future video in the same style. Closing it with the following lines: We are all guardians of our own first flame, armored in the habits of those we love, which makes us all a soul of cinder. And yeah, that was the idea that sparked the creation of this channel. I know this is not the most in depth video, but I hope my vision resonated with you. And I also want to share something personal with you. I have been an introvert, and I crave deep conversations, which truthfully I don't get that often. So I would love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below, and I'll try my best to reply to each one of you in a meaningful way so that we together get more enlightened by sharing each other's perspectives. For you are the soul of cinder of your life, and I am of mine. And with that, I have a special outro for you. Hope you like it. See you in the next one. Take care.
Moleque bom, é DJ moleque bom, ele tem experiência, esculacha a concorrência, DJ moleque